Now we're going to use our angle relationships information that we filled out in this foldable right here to solve these problems and determine each angle measurement. So it says determine each angle measurement if possible. So given that the measure of angle 4 is 37 degrees, we want to identify these three things. So I'm going to go ahead and on angle 4 put 37 degrees in here. That just helps me keep it straight. It says identify the angle that forms a vertical pair with angle 4 and determine its measure. So if you remember, vertical angles, those are across from each other at an intersection of two lines. So here, we don't really even care about this if we're dealing with vertical angles. All I care about is this intersection right here. Angle 1 is across from angle 4. So angle 1 would be our vertical angle. And it would equal 37 degrees also because vertical angles are always congruent. B says identify the two angles that form a linear pair with angle 4 and determine their measures. So again, linear pairs, they don't care. I'm going to go ahead and write this in 37 degrees right here. I don't really care about what's going on over here because a linear pair, it's a line, right? It's not going to concern any of these angles over here. So my linear pair right here with angle 4, it would be angle 2 and angle 3. And those, we know a linear pair is supplementary. So I can just do 180 minus 37. And that gives me 143. So those are going to be 143 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and put that in up here on our diagram. Again, you know, I've talked about how geometry is just a big puzzle. It always helps to write down the things that we know, and that'll help us figure out the rest of what is going on and get us to our unknown. C says, solve for all of the angles in the picture. Well, I've already got 4 of the angles. And if I remember my corresponding angles, remember those are angles that are in the same position. And they're also congruent. And so I know that 1 is in the same position as 5, so that'll be 37 degrees. 3 and 7 are in the same position, so that's going to be 143. 4 and 8 are in the same position, so that's 37 degrees. And 2 and 6 are in the same position, so that's 143. So corresponding angles helped us to figure that out. Now we could use corresponding angles just to figure out one angle measurement and then use our vertical angles and linear pair, rules in order to figure out all of these. We also could have used same side interior, alternate interior, all that sort of stuff in order to figure this out. So there's a lot of different methods that we can use to solve for the different angles. Like I said, it's a big puzzle. You write down what you know, and then you go from there.